Hello, this is Joachim and I'm going to demonstrate the Editable Views module. So right here I've got a view showing me two nodes of a particular type. I've got the title field there, and here is the editable title field, and here is an image field on these nodes which is editable as well. So right away let's change the title of node A and the title of node B as well, and let's add an image to the first node. Click Save. And those nodes are both saved together. If I go over and look at node B and reload it, that's changed its title, and node A, I saved it earlier already, that has changed its title as well. So that's a basic view. Let's edit that to see how it's actually put together. First thing to notice is that the format here is set to editable table, and here I've got the regular title field, then the editable title field and the editable image field. Let's add another editable field to that now. So there's a field I prepared earlier on content called demo node field. So you'll see here the regular field appears as before, and there's a new second field for this called demo node field editable. So every field API field gets a second field handler created for it when you install this module. And you can see I can select the widget type. Picking default just picks the widget type that's set in Field API, or I can pick the other widgets that are available. Let's leave it at default. I can also choose to hide the widget label and hide the field widget description. Now that's because in a table sometimes these labels and descriptions can get a little bit long and make your table very, very wide. So let's leave those for now though. And I'm going to save the view. So now I've got a third editable field. Let's change the value here to foo, and let's change these titles back to what they were to begin with. And that's saved. Now let's look at a slightly more complicated view, one that's got a relationship on it. Here I've got the same nodes. I'll just reload to refresh the field values, but I've now got a relationship to the author, which is me, and from that I've got a relationship to the profile2 entity and a field on that profile2. Now the first thing to notice is because this is a many-to-one relationship, or do I mean a one-to-many relationship? I'm not sure. I've got the profile only appears once because I'm the author of both of these nodes. There's no point repeating that field element. So I'm going to set a value on this. And I'm going to change this again and save that. And now if I quickly go over and look at my profile, here's my profile field value that has saved. But we can also have relationships between nodes and nodes, and here we've got a relationship on an entity reference. And I've got the original node A and node B here with their title and their image, and here this final column is the title of a different node type that has an entity reference field that points back to the first node. So I've got points to A, a node that points to A, and a node that points to B. And I can change the title of this node, and I can change the title of this node as well, all in the same form. Save that. And everything is saved. Now, it's also possible when you have a relationship in a view that's not required that some columns are empty. Let's have a look at one of these now. This is a forward relationship. I've got the two nodes that point to node A and node B respectively here, but I've made a third node of this type that doesn't point to anything yet. It's called points to nothing yet. And the node it references, as you can see, is blank. There's no node title and there's no value on the field. If these were just regular fields, they would just be empty cells in the table. But what I can do at this point is I can actually cause this to be created. This is a new node, and I'm going to set a value foo. I'm going to change this and save it. And as you can now see from the updated view, I've got a field that shows me the new node. I can go over and open the node in a new tab, and that's the new node that's been created with the field value. And back on the view, we can see that the node that points to a new node has had its entity reference field updated. So that's some of what you can do with the Editable Fields module. I've been Joachim. Thanks very much.